Alright guys, so now we're back at the Optiplex here, and I'm actually going to start doing the power supply. So let me show you the power supply I got. Got this GAMEMAX 600 watt power supply. It says it's 80 plus bronze, ultra quiet, 12 volt, 99% output, eco, be cool, be ready, be cool, be gamer, RGB ready. Now, I know people are going to say maybe I should have went with like an EGRB power supply. Well, I'm doing this during the pandemic, and it seems like the power supplies just skyrocketed in price, or they were just really hard to get. So I went with this GAMEMAX. Plus, my daughter really wants things to light up. So I figured one of the easiest ways would be, to start that would be to go with a power supply that has a RGB fan. So this is the power supply. So now back at the Optiplex. So here's the original power supply. I'm guessing that I have to take out these 4 screws here. Obviously this is the back of the power supply. Here's all the wires running. I know there's a wire running to here. Another one to here if I had another, this is to the disk drive, this one, but if I had another unit here, like a card reader, that would be the SATA power to that card reader. So I got 1, 2 running from here. Then I have this plug here running from the power supply that I gotta take out. Then if you notice this plug running to here. Then I think the only other plugs that are left are, at least hopefully the only other plugs that are left are the 2 SATA cables that go to the SSD drive and the SATA drive, I think it's called. So hopefully that's all that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plugs I have to worry about from the power supply switching out. So we're going to see how that goes. Alright guys. What's up everybody? Today I'll be unboxing the GAMEMAX 600 watt power supply. This is the VP-600 RGB. It's a power supply that has a RGB fan. For those of you that don't know, RGB is like a light up LED fan. This says it's 80 plus bronze, ultra quiet, 12 volt, 99% output, and eco-friendly. So many may be asking, well, why didn't you go with like an EVGA or something along those lines? Well, I bought this during the pandemic situation that we have in the world right now, and power supplies were really expensive and also kind of hard to come by for some reason. But another reason I went with this one is because my daughter, I'm actually doing this for my daughter, wanted, you know, her computer to light up. And what I'm doing is an Optiplex build. So to start by having it light up, it would be pretty good to have a power supply that has a RGB fan. So that's why I went with this. But now let's check this out. It's a nice box, I gotta say. Alright. Alright. So comes with the power cable. Right? Some zip ties, 2 zip ties and 4 screws. Looks like a 24 pin connector, can't be sure. It says quick inspection tool. Not too sure what that is. This looks to be some of the connections. Modular output cable. Looks to be a few cables in this bag. I like that it's sealed. It's a sealed bag, so that's pretty good to know. I think that's it as far as anything. Oh no, okay. And some sort of donation thing. Every child, Eric Chance. Oh, a GameMax warranty card. I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice looking. And now here's the power supply. I gotta start by saying it already looks nice, and this bubble wrap feels amazing. I like that GameMax seal here. It's nice. This bubble wrap feels amazing. That's some amazing bubble wrap. And down here is the user manual. So all in all, we have now an empty box. This is just the handle right here. But this also came saying something here. You can pause this and read it if you want. It's just basically telling you to read everything before you do anything. But yeah. So now this is the power supply. And all these wires are already connected to it. I don't think those are removable. They look to be all the way in there, which is fine. Like I said, this bubble wrap just feels amazing. I wish I could describe it. It's like those, I don't know, you know those tubular ice pops? It's like the tubular ice pops just wrapped all around it. It just feels so safe, it's not even funny. Wow. But yeah, that's everything right there. gotta say, if you're going based on, obviously this isn't going to be what tells you the greatness of it, but if you're going based on presentation and packaging, this thing was packaged beautifully. Seriously, some of the best bubble wrap I've ever seen in my life. That really, hands down the best bubble wrap I've ever seen in my life. I love that they have their own little GAMEMAX seal. Just looking at it from like the side here, just graphically it looks really well designed. This is with it not even lit up or taking out of the package. The wires look to be pretty nice with the black covering, looks good. The fact that it's all sealed and basically says the logo. And this nice little warranty card that almost looks like a freaking black card. If you were to have the black credit card that's unlimited, that even really exists, right? But that card just looks amazing. Can't really be keeping that. But yeah, going on presentation, if that says anything about the product, how good the product would be, presentation is excellent, I gotta say. But let me quickly show you what I'm going to be putting this in. So this is going to be put into an Optiplex, Dell Optiplex. Here, I don't know if you can see that right now, but this is going to be the power supply that I switch out right here. I'm going to have to do all these wires, but let you guys know how it goes. But like I said, back to over here, presentation wise, this thing looks great. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, leave a comment, follow me on social media, Louis 6 Cards.